Olá! Ready to have some fun with the numbers and money in Portuguese? Whether you're shopping at a local market, grabbing a coffee, or just counting your steps to the beach, knowing numbers is super helpful. So let's get started with the basics, numbers, and then we'll learn some handy money expressions. I will pause between numbers so that you can repeat for yourself too along the way. Let's start from the very beginning. So 0 is simply zero. 1 is or uma, the masculine and feminine respectively. 2 is dois or duas, also masculine and feminine respectively. Then we have três, quatro, cinco, seis, sete, oito, nove, and 10. Now, these might be the hardest ones to remember, so good practice on them. The thing in common between them is that they end in the same way, z. So let's hear. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And to go from 16 to 19, here's where it gets fun. You take 10, which is dash, and then just add the number you need next. So we have 16, 17, 18, 19. And finally, we have 20 for 20. Congratulations, we've made it to 20. Now, the rest is as easy as in English. It's a matter of knowing the tens, and then you'll compose the number with 1 to 9. So 30 is 30, and is the last hardest one, because then we start with the entas, and that means the word ends with enta. And the best part is that the beginning is also connected to the number between 4 and 9. Let's take a look. 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, and the last one, you can do it for me. 90. Yes, you guessed it. Amazing. Now, whenever combining words, we'll basically add the word e, which means and, as if you would say 20 and 1. And this is applicable to all numbers. Let's see some examples. So for 29, we have 29. Then for 35, we have 35. And for 83, we have 83. Then the hundreds and thousands get really easy too, as you just need to master those ones, and then it's just adding. But before that, let's see a recap. 0 is zero. Or uma for 1. Dois or duas for 2. Then três for 3. Quatro for 4. Cinco for 5. Seis for 6. Sete for 7. Oito for 8. Nove for 9. And 10 for 10. And then we have 11 for 11, 12 for 12, 13 for 13, 14 for 14, 15 for 15, 16 for 16, 17 for 17, 18 for 18, 19 for 19, and 20 for 20. And then the other tens are 30 for 30, 40 for 40, 50 for 50, 60 for 60, 70 for 70, 80 for 80, 90 for 90. Now, finally, the hundreds and thousands. In the same way as the last ones we saw, these are connected to the numbers from 1 to 9. Some of them at least. So, 100 is 100, Then 200 for 200, 300, 400, 500, and you start to see the pattern of centos or entos at the end of the word, right? So then we have 600, 700, 800, and this one I'll leave it for you, 900. And finally the thousands, which is even easier. So we have 1000 for 1000, 2000, 3000, and so on, until you reach 100,000, which is 100,000, and then 1 million, which is 1,000,000. Okay, I got excited. You probably won't need the big numbers unless you're buying a house around. Who knows? Now, the recap of the rest. 100 for 100, 200 for 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1000, 2000, 3000, 10,000, 100,000, 1 million. Now that you've got your numbers down, let's talk about using them with money. Because whether you're buying a pastel de nata at a cafe or a souvenir at a market, knowing how to talk about money is key. Here are some phrases you'll definitely need. Quanto custa means how much does it cost? Quero comprar isto means I want to buy this. If you're asking if they accept credit cards, you can say aceita cartão. And when it's time to pay, quanto é means how much is it? So if you want to buy something and it costs 12 euros, you'd say quanto custa? And then they will answer custa 12 euros. Now you know it's 12 euros. And if you're ready to pay, just say aqui está. Here it is. So a recap on the sentences. Quanto custa, for how much does it cost? Quero comprar isto, I want to buy this. Aceita cartão, do you accept card? Quanto é, how much is it? Custa 12 euros, it's 12 euros. Aqui está, here it is. So, now you can count your euros, ask for prices, and pay like a pro. Keep practicing these numbers and money phrases, and soon you'll feel confident navigating shops, markets, and cafes in Portuguese. Ciao and happy shopping!